Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all had a lovely weekend. Today I have for you a 10-minute yoga routine to help you fall asleep faster. As you can see, this is I'm doing this also pretty late in the evening, and this is really apt for when you want to set your routine for the evening. So we'll start with a couple of breaths as we set the intention, and then you want to put your hands a bit at the back, shrug your shoulders and scapulate down and back, and then kind of opening up your lungs. Just take lots of breaths, making sure that you breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. So we start by settling our breath, slowing it down, and thereby the heart rate starts to go down as well. So this is ideally to be done either a couple of hours, maybe a little while before sleeping. It's pretty helpful, especially if you've had a long day, or even just before bed. It prepares your body in a way that you can fall asleep faster. Often if we are on our phone, like we all are, and we are scrolling through YouTube and Instagram, if you're like me and you do that, then this is a great way to kind of reset your body back to sleep mode. So often, even when you close the phone, and what happens, you go and lie down on bed, but you suddenly, even your body is dead tired, you can't sleep. This routine helps you to fall asleep faster. So it reduces the time from the time you, let's say, keep your phone away and you get ready for bed to actually you're falling asleep. And this is simple, and this is designed in a way that the cortisol levels won't rise. Rather, we want to reduce cortisol, promote relaxation, and gently make sure that our heart rate doesn't go up. And it is not so strenuous that, again, if you do a very hard workout that's close to sleep time, your body tends to get, the cortisol level tends to go high, and then you can't sleep. Right, now after breathing, we sit and then we start preparing. So I bend forward and just my forearms are resting on the floor. So maybe I'm prepared to do a full seated forward bend, or maybe I'm not. So I start here, forearms on the floor, and then again, if you see, my neck is relaxed and down, my back is opened up, hips are firmly seated on the mat, lower back is gently opened up. So what it does is that it promotes blood flow in the entire back. It relaxes the neck, promotes blood flow to your brain. And since it's not a routine where your heart rate goes up, so it promotes relaxation and sleep. Just make sure you keep breathing, and as you set the intention, bring your intention into the practice, which is the most important thing, more than breathing properly or even doing the pose properly. Your intention, your mind is the most important aspect, no matter what you do. Okay, After getting up for a couple of breaths, we again go down, and this time making sure that hips are firmly on the floor, we extend our hands forward and we do a forward seated fold. Making sure neck, shoulders, everything is relaxed, nothing, no movement, posture we are holding that creates unnecessary discomfort, or let's say any kind of stress that pushes you to not hold the stretch, that pushes your attention away from what you're doing towards pain, how I manage this pain. So attention has to be on what you are doing, attention has to be on your body, and attention has to be on your breath. We come back up. Again, we take a pause to breathe, and as you can see, it's getting dark here, and I have not used any filters to brighten it up because it is getting dark as I'm doing this, not to mention that it's cloudy. Okay, so for the next variation, as you fold or bend forward, I want you to extend your one hand straight forward, but keep your one hand close to you. So it's kind of a one-sided stretch. Again, something different that's designed to ensure that you pay attention to your brain, to your mind. It will bring it back to the posture, and also gentle and effective to make sure that it is gearing towards the intention, that the deliberate intention that we set for this practice of sleeping, getting to sleep fast. So falling asleep faster. When we come back up, we take a few breaths. Again, bring our attention back to this moment, and this time we stretch the other hand out straight in front of us and keep one hand close to the body, making sure that we are breathing. Making sure that you're not in any kind of excessive discomfort or pain. Throughout each and every practice or any other activity that you do or you want to do to improve your health, or any diet that you want to do, or anything for that matter, the most important factor is always going to be your mind. Because your mind controls your attention. Your attention controls your energy and your focus. Now, join your feet together. Hold them. And bring your feet as close to your groin and pelvis as you can, and just stay there for a few breaths. Breathe. You probably will feel a gentle stretch in your hips, in your pelvis and inner thighs. Just make sure you're not overdoing anything that can actually cause an injury, or if you have an injury, it shouldn't end up making it worse. Now, move your feet away from the groin, increasing the angle at your knees, holding the feet still, then bend forward, adjust wherever needed. This again focuses on your pelvis and back, upper body as well, your groin, your hips. A great way of involving all the big muscles and making sure that your heart rate is slowly coming down as you pay attention to your breath. But most important thing when it comes to any practice, any activity, is always going to be your mind, your attention. Because like I said, wherever your attention goes, you must have heard of this, wherever the attention goes, the energy flows. So, and how does your mind rejuvenate itself? How does it restore itself? It is through sleep. And this is something that I even advise all my clients. Irrespective of what your fitness or health goals are, you could be morbidly obese, unable to move on a bed. You could be someone so underweight that they eat for 2 people and yet there doesn't seem to be a change. Or maybe you have insulin resistance, or maybe you have insomnia, or maybe you have any kind of drug resistant depression or severe anxiety or OCD or whatever it is that you have. Your mind is your biggest tool and it's your biggest source of power. And that is why sleep is the most important aspect. Being able to understand and manage your own mind is the most underrated thing ever. Now, seated, we'll extend our legs straight forward and just take a half or a semi forward bend. We're not trying to push for flexibility or range of motion. These are just simple, effective and deliberately designed movements to promote relaxation, to promote reducing of cortisol, reducing of stress, and improving your nervous system in a way that it feels safe. Helping your nervous system help you sleep better. And as we are coming towards the end of the practice, I would like to reiterate that through each of my practice or flow videos or routines that you may watch, if there's one thing that I would like you to consider always, is that your mind is the most important aspect. It's not physically your body or your diet or your mind. So do whatever it takes to keep you mentally in a better place. Only when your mind is ready, that's the only time your body will follow. And that's it for today. And I hope you found this video helpful. Do let me know and wish you all the very best in life. Thank you for being here.